Hello there. Happy Thursday, guys. What's good? What's good? Volt with the first. Congratulations. We got Volt, we got Sausage, we got Cam. Hello. I want shitty weather Britain back. I regret to inform you that the shitty weather is here already. I fucking hate this whatever the fuck this humidity and heat and brightness is that is plaguing the UK at the moment. It is a certified no bueno. But I digress. Disco Elysium, we're going to try and get a little bit further in that. See what happens next. I can't quite remember what we were doing next. I think we were about to talk to someone. That's usually what happens in this game. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Right. Did anyone else get massive ash/dirt rain? Not that I've noticed. Came out of work to find my colleague's car covered in dirt. You sure they just don't have enemies? Through my bathroom, Sahara dust. Nah, I don't think that's quite made its way to the south yet, that I'm aware of. But then, I don't have a car, so I'm not really looking for it. I had to put cold water in the coffee so that it's not like boiling and sweat me up. Arwood, welcome in. Hello, hello, how you doing? Right. Let's continue. Oh, so we obviously needed to do something here. Was it with you? I know we had to like break him down. We needed to like get the full story from him.
It's you again. What is it?
Cause there was a... Oh yeah. We need to do something about that. We need to convince him that he is being manipulated. God, I don't know how we're gonna do that. That's quite a feat. That is quite a feat. Let's see if there's any dialogue options that we haven't quite discussed yet.
Again. Good one, Titus.
Do we need to step closer? I don't know if that's something we should do. See, nothing seems...
About fucking time.
God, we need to do something about that though. I think that's the next thing. Maybe we just need like more dirt on the case, I guess. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What if she doesn't have much going as well.
I've got nothing to say to you.
No.
Why are you...
There's nothing there. Snow, hello, how you doing, man? What's good, what's good? Is there anything else that we could have a look at here, is there? I don't remember this vegetable patch being here. Is there anything new there? Probably not. You're not going to Croatia? How'd you feel about that? I'm going to Salzburg instead. How'd you feel about that?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Oh, well, we can pass that.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back
8?
and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The
8?
hardy boys in the mess hall of whirling in rags. Pretty
sure there isn't 8 of them. Okay. Okay. Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the bald cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy.
That's why it's interesting.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print?
What else?
5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot. But number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens, and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
And the last one?
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
7 sets of tracks, right?
8
The
actually.
Hardy Boys were here.
8 actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man? A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
So what was the one? One sole was smoother than the other, so it's that one.
Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul.
The odd
I
soul.
wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy Boy. Wonder who he is.
Oh, this one's easy. Way too easy. It's a driver.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. A driver would wear down their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. And remember that abandoned lorry cabin we found? Oh, okay. It's all tying up. It's all
It's a
tying
piece
up.
of sandpaper glued to the throttle.
Lieutenant adjusts his glasses as his eyes light up with excitement.
Which means that the missing lady driver was also present at the lynching? That's it. She's the Odd Soul.
She's also the one running the drug trade. Interesting. First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go? Women. Always deceitful.
Now we know who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
I think the entire union is involved. Maybe even all of Martinez. Looks around suspiciously. Those jocks? Definitely. Not necessarily. The lady driver could have kept the drug trade a secret. This would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. I mean, that would be the sensible thing. Those jocks? Definitely.
We should see what Titus Hardy has got to say on the matter. This might throw them off, work in our advantage. So, what else?
Let's have a look and just go through all of them, I suppose. Kudos sad, you took away his fuck gimp.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
You mean the rat-faced one?
Yes, well, He did look a bit like a rat, you're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Oh, what did it say? Oh my god, it's not gonna let me scroll up, is it? God damn it. God damn it. Fuck. What one were we looking at? Light step, yeah, that's right.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was the fat hardy boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
You're right. The fat guy from the booth was carrying the victim. Maybe it was a giant. Could have been one extremely obese person. Yeah, but we've not seen anyone who's extremely obese, so that's probably about it.
Possibly, yes.
How do you think these... I mean... The fact that, like, we've been in this crime scene, Kuno's probably been, like... I don't know. I don't know, I feel like I'm surprised that this is even something worth considering. I don't know. I don't know anything about crime scene investigations.
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
A lot of people were streaming this. Doesn't surprise me. It was also free in the Humble Monthly bundle as well, so probably a lot of people checking it out from that. Yes, but only Polly is our Polly. Oh baby, oh baby.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here? Well, I mean, we know kind of what happened, but...
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
He looks at the tracks, face lighting up from the realization.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
Let him have his moment of joy.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our old soul.
So the odd soul was present at the lynching, but isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us much, but we should still confront them
Yeah.
about the possible drug trade connection.
We've been through all of it. Okay, so we got a new angle to approach. Don't know, we haven't really been able to speak to them about the drug trade. I don't know if that's something we can talk about. One thing I haven't done. There we go. Let's get the date and time up. Oh, welcome in. So true. Any other poly would just be a poly filler. Hey. Okay, drug trade.
It's you again.
Hey, choose the 8th Hardy. Tell me about that. Ah, okay. We got 2 options here. I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman?
Didn't save,
There's
should have
no
saved.
Hardy boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
He sizes you up.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
He shakes his head. Polly is the 8th Hardy boy.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
Oh.
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want? Come.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Okay, that's gone up a little bit. That's gone up a little bit. Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
The coup de what? Automotos, welcome in. How's it going? I should take this seriously, or the Hardys should take it seriously?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
Yeah. No. Do the honor. You've earned it. Not at the lieutenant. Nude at the Lieutenant Sphere, welcome in. How you doing, man? No, do the honor. You've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people. Good idea. People are always gonna do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there. Yeah, let's go with that.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? The stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
The 8th party. The one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Well, we're just gonna have to find out who this Hardy is.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
So we're getting up there. We're getting up there. Oliver Hardy. Is there anything we can actually? What did we have on him
It's
then?
you again. What is it?
What did we have on him? Everett. Tribunal. A party. Drug trade. What else can we talk to him about? Do we have... Was it rhetoric that we needed to... Yeah. So do we have anything that increases that? Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I gotta tap out. Completely fucking cooked. Don't even sweat it, man. Have a good evening. Have a good tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next one. VOD Vault, welcome in. Enjoy the rest of the show. And I'll go to exploit the save load. If I feel like I've run out of ideas, I might. But if I do, it is what it is. There could be more, yeah. I mean, we still need to speak to the smoker on the roof. So we'll probably do that, but we gotta wait. So I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do in the meantime. What have we got? So that's -1. So don't want that. That's not gonna help. +1 logic. No. Okay, we don't have anything that's going to help us in this situation at the moment. Maybe Joyce has got something else to talk about. Or maybe, Klaj, or whatever her name is. Did you interact with the ledger, or am I being dumb? Which ledger? Infantry, got an interact. Wait, ledger? Damage ledger? I'm pretty sure we already looked at that. Yeah.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. Oh, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
Oh, looks like there's other stuff. Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Leave it there. It's cool. Maybe it's kitchen tissue. They look exactly the same. I'd take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger along the aluminium.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. To have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Okay, so maybe we could find a thing.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Well, I mean, we're in broad daylight.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was?
Blue.
Blue.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Please don't be drugged.
And something small inside. Light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
Peek inside?
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Don't like my chances there. Might have to, Oh, we've got some stuff that can help with interfacing, though. Let's smell it. Let's give it a little whiff. Audio and clipboards can also be used as tactical assault implements.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axle, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
I know. Sylvia already told me I dunked it in the toilet. Shut up, Nose. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help.
If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it?
The option to sniff was there, so I'm a policeman. This is police work. I'm just following the lead, you know? Maybe it's my fetish. Maybe. Ever think of that? Nose? Let's go with that.
Garbage toilet stink is not your fetish, and you know it. Your nose does not fucking like this.
This is getting weird and hostile. Sorry, Nose. Let's just move on. Are you angry with me, Nose?
Yeah. Turns out your nose doesn't like self-indulgent literal shit huffing. Quelle fucking surprise. Come on, no more. The ledger is going back down, away from your nose now. The lieutenant observes you, raising and lowering the toilet waterlogged mass under your nose, trying to get a good whiff. A good analytical whiff.
Excuse me, I just have to ask again. How could you have let this get tossed out?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I flushed my career down the toilet, literally. Must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. I'm picking up dark vibes. Maybe I had to lose it. Yeah, I still don't want to. I don't really know. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds ominous.
You had to lose because of dark vibes? What are you talking about?
I speaketh the tongue.
Doest thou also thorough inventories? You should take stock of those. Official notes contain informants' names, undercover operatives even. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, dark vibes may well ensue.
A good year, a rare vintage. Was that you doing a sniffing noise? No?
Now, if you'll excuse me, that thing has filled me with the sudden urge to make sure mine is in perfect order.
Browse the case files
Arson,
again?
petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files. Commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter.
There was a mention of a naming convention here?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Please make that a sound redemption. I'd need to like make it in like one like one channel, so it sounds like it's like in your left or right ear as well. It's like sounds like it's proper close. Oh, you smell nice.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Square bullet
Another
hole?
yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Is that the one we're on?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Oh, pretty bog standard names on
It's
there.
going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, all my cases employ a naming convention similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one The Man with the Hole in His Head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Ah. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes. I burned out all right. A nice brisk pace, the way I liked it. I burned out.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Okay, we've exhausted
You
all of
don't
that.
exactly close them, so much
Oh.
as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Oh, can I read the case files now? Okay.
Yes, you can piece them together using the
this might
alphanumeric
help.
code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
Wait. HDB 41? Weren't those officer precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
And HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say
Harry Du
HDB
Bois.
are your initials.
Harry Du Bois.
Harry Dubois, HDB. Still feels like there's something missing from that.
I thought HDB mean has a dig big. Still feels like there's something miss. I think what you meant to say was RAC, Raphael, Ambrosius Costo. Fine then, I give up on... No, keep the dream alive.
No, the alphanumeric begins with HDB.
Good, how long does it take to read one of these Raphael stamped cases?
Fine. It takes about half an hour for you to piece one together. Mr. Raphael, which one do you want?
So these are... Oh. I mean, these are all our previous cases, I guess. I want to know about the square bullet hole murder.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
But...
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is The entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
A sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day.
We can revisit this.
Not
We'll
much
we'll
has
read
changed
one.
in
We'll
the
read
meanwhile.
one every so
A bunch
often.
of sodden papers.
Okay, we've put enough time into the ledger. Let's speak to this lady. Squared
Officer.
gun.
It's a fine day for questions.
Well, Volition ain't gonna get us very far. Ah, see, there's nothing there. She can't, like... I suppose she wouldn't have... I mean, she could know about the drug trade. Don't really know why I tried. Either way. Where can we go now for, Do we go to, the Union boss? It's coming up for 4:30 at present. Let's speak to Joyce first. Then what were you looking at? The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. All right, lady. She just doesn't leave, does she?
You're back. Good.
Oh,
What can I help you with?
there's not really anything else there.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
You asked me to deliver an envelope. Did we do that? Asked me to open a door.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, I mean like a real door to someone's house.
Oh my. A real door.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
It had to be done. I got information. It was useful to the case.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you had to do.
I did.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal. And it was not for nothing.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Okay. He didn't seem at all worried about the whole conflict that's developing. Everett asked the Union's militant wing to fully cooperate with the investigation. Wait, so do we not want to say anything right now? Everett said the Pines sent mercenaries after the Union and now one's dead. The Union's militant wing organized the lynching. I mean... Let's hold off on that.
Detective, there are lighter topics to gossip about. Of course, Detective.
Yeah, let's hold off on that. I don't know if that's gonna help us with our Hardy Boys situation. What can we do now, guys? I'm very confuzzled. Nice bag, Polly. Yeah, it's a good bag. It's a good bag. Which reminds me, I should probably try and sell some bowls if I have picked any up. I probably haven't, but we can find out. Oh, hello. The yellow roses at the window. Those aren't flowers that were left for Clash.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Excuse me, I have the tear bag, but no tear. Can I still use the tear machine?
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
How to tear you?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
I mean, endurance could be good. We've got a few Savoir articles of clothing that could probably make that easy to steal, but then Kim's also here, so he probably wouldn't appreciate that. Okay. How do we find this mysterious Hardy lady? Is he likely to know anything? Or have we exhausted our conversation with him?
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Nah, nothing there. Oh no, we can't go that way. That's a no-go. I bet you Everard's not got anything on to speak about either. I'm kind of stumped here. I suspect there might be something in there, but I don't really know how to
The cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Yeah. No. Have you got anything new?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk. No trouble at all, mister.
No, he ain't got shit. Is he gonna have anything? I don't even know if he's gonna have anything, but let's find out.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Valsand crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Yeah. I don't really know. I feel like we could be opening a can of worms about investigating the local. Actually, yeah, we'll talk about this because this isn't like linking it. That one is linking it to him.
You've got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now, let's talk real business.
Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
Oh. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. We do have a load of skill points, so maybe we could just like put a couple into whatever one we need and scum save or save scum. What were we sitting at the moment with that like 40%? If we can get it to like 60. Sorry, I don't chat a lot. I'm mesmerized and pretty tired. Do you have nothing to apologize for? I don't expect anything from anyone. You're coming here to vibe. That's more than enough. Mate, why is this such an awkward stairwell to get down? I know I have to be zoomed out for it though. So where the heck? Is there anything in the apartments that might be worth looking into? Yeah, I won't.
It's you again. What is it?
I think I got stuck here too on my playthrough. Yeah, it seems very sort of. We're only at 28%. I've been looking into getting this, but not sure it's my type of game. Yeah, I can understand that. It's probably not a lot of people's type of game, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's probably one that you want to sort of like do a little bit of research on. So rhetoric, let's. Okay, so that's put up to 42%. If we can get like another, because I just know that there's going to be something else that smoke is going to be able to tell. Then I quit playing. Do you think you'll return to it? Yeah, let's look around in the apartments. See if there's anything new that we can do there. No, do the dice roll first. You can retry the white. Yeah, I know, but like it just seems. I don't know.
Give me a moment.
There you go. There's your moment.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Tool not in hand. Is there anyone in this door? Oh, there's a thing there that I can look at. What's that? Moss crawls on those bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Hallie, welcome in. How are you doing? Yes. Oh no, nothing there. I'm too focused currently on No Man's Sky. Nice. That's, you know, you can't have too many games going at once. I get that. Oh, I thought there was going to be a bit more going on here. That's the only door we haven't got access to. RT crowd moss is better than actual moss. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Was there anything else here? Is there? No, there's nothing going on here. So we need the right tool to open this door. I don't know who we were opening this door for. Let's have a look in our notes. Read the watermarks. Turn on the lights. We probably have to wait until it's dark to do that, right? Get the whole story from Tyus. Convince the Hardy Boys to tell you the whole story. That's the main sort of thing here. Scab leader. The tattoos. That's a touchy one. I also don't know how relevant it is to anything. The special borscht. Oh, that was something that I wanted to do. I did a little research on it, and there's some cool shit you can get out of it. So maybe we'll do that. But oh, we still don't know who put the clothes in the trash as well. Smoker on the balcony sometime after 9. So we've got a few hours to do that. We might be able to do that today though. My textbook this time seems like an easier read than the last one. That's good. That's good. Did you go to the car to read the special link? No, but like we're in broad daylight. I don't know if that's, I mean, I can't see why I wouldn't, but we could. We can't do that one until we get to the fishing village. I don't know how to get there yet. Okay, well let's skedaddle from this joint. Let's go to the car. We need to go there anyway. There's anything else we can do with the car, isn't there?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Ah, here we go. Here we go. So we can do it.
Preheater gauge.
Just remember down in nowhere when Polly played Saw and had the matching game with the TVs. Oh man, that was a doozy of a game, wasn't it? Still need to play the second one. I'll only play it when I feel like punishing you all. And myself. How do I turn on the headlights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Why does that sound dirtier than it is?
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canela comes to life with a whiny growl.
I mean, I saw that one. Hey, his undercarriage.
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done.
Okay.
We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid. Look at the perforations.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this? Point to the halogen map.
Let me see. Right here.
Seems like a shithole. I'm sure I've seen worse. Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Okay. Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
No, what about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least.
What about the last row?
Even 200.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3? That's it?
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've done this? Got drunk like a megastar? I walked the land telling whores and lies of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. Only some boring office job, same as everyone else. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any idea? Megastar.
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good.
Okay, so there is quite a lot of closed cases
You've
then.
got, let's see. Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Oh wow, nice. See Kim, I told you I was a superstar cop. I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number? I don't think I can ever re-become this person.
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct.
What?
Now, let's look at the last row.
I don't know what that one is. Those 3. These like fuck-ups or casualties?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills.
Ah, I thought it might be.
You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I was expecting a higher number, honestly. So I'm a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
We've already established that he has killed someone. How do you handle the strain? Maybe I should pour one out for the boys. The fallen?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look. Oh yeah, we we definitely coped in a self-destructive way.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby?
Why not gardening? You've already got the yellow gloves.
I do.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
He says, declining to elaborate.
Yes, not a problem for him to state it, however.
Maybe I should pour one for the boys.
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
Pour one out on the ground ceremonially. Actually, I'm just gonna hold on to this. Nah, let's pour one out.
A dark pool of cheap wine appears at your feet.
I didn't even know I had
Shares
Commodore
in the
Red.
lights of the Kanema. Honorably done. You have given up some of your own blood for theirs.
I'm sorry for killing you. The gloaming comes for all, but it came first for you. I will make it okay with the power of rock and roll. Here's to you, honored dead. Not really sure what you're supposed to say these things. It's gotta be rock and roll.
Very noble of you. Are we done here?
Yes, we are done.
The lieutenant nods.
Dog's gotta go. In a mizzle. Chaos, welcome in. I swear I get the weirdest people in the YouTube comment section. One person couldn't accept the word spicy refers to food with a lot of chili in it. Kept denying and said it meant well seasoned or spiced. Has anyone ever heard of the word spicy being used to describe anything? No, I mean spicy is like a heat thing. If something's like a hot and spicy in your mouth. If you're referring to spices, like, yeah, you would say well spiced. or some other description. No, that person, isn't it? Vamd's got it. How you doing, man?
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Okay, so we got some experience from that. That's cool.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Did we just get like a feature? Where is this? To the right. Oh, this is this. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Honor 0. Good cop, bad cop 10. What does that mean? Communist 8. Fascist 3. Ultra liberal 4. Moralist 5. Boring cop 2. Sorry cop 4. Apocalypse cop 1. Superstar cop 10. I kind of wanted to do some apocalypse shenanigans. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. We have a ton of quests. Yeah, they're all sort of like little things that we'll probably do along the way. Although to be fair, we can't really scroll past any of it. All good. Other than is it humid your neck of the woods as well? Because it's pretty nasty in the UK right now. I couldn't wrap my head around that kind of logic. Honestly, don't try to. You'll probably hurt yourself. I was so I was until the game told me that I was heading in that direction. And I just declined it. So and so I've been kind of conscious of it ever since. Where the shit are we going now then? I don't really know if there's anywhere else we can go. Can we speak to this guy?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
42%. That guy looks familiar.
Now it's turning into a
I know what you mean, actually. I don't know who he looks like, though. I like the mix of the game making fun of me, but also being like, you're steering Harry towards redemption. Okay, fair. I hadn't thought about it that way. Oh, you got an AC? Oh man, I wish I had AC. But then I'd probably be complaining about being cold. It's part of the British condition to just like complain about the weather and temperature regardless of what it is. I might be complaining about how hot it is now, but you bet your ass in 2 months I'll be complaining about how cold it is. 3 T's? How idiomatic. Shit. I don't know where the progress lies now. So we gotta wait for that. Ask him to tell you about the case. Did we not already do that? Ask Kuno what it, I suppose we could speak to Kuno. He's a bit of a fucking brick wall though. Track down your badge. No idea where that is at the moment. Same with the gun. Who has... Oh yeah, let's go to the kitchen quick. Let's do that. Let's do that. If every day was 18 and every night was 12, I'd be so happy in an ideal world.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. The man says a couple of sentences. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question.
Yes.
Horse need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Yes, I think I've read about this, and this is good.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
Honestly, can I have some of that brew?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically, and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you.
So what have we got now? Whereabouts is it? Is it not in my... Oh, it's there. -1 morale. But that's plus physique, so... Is this like a... Is that like a permanent buff? Because I don't really have the... Is that just gonna like get rid of one of these? Like permanently? But it'll put a point into that. Let's take one and see what it does and then save if we don't like it. Oh my... Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Booby. It's Booby. How you doing, Poops? How you doing? Oh, let's save. If I don't like the results, we haven't saved all stream actually, so probably should do that. It got scrambled. Yeah, let's drink. Let's have a drink. How do I use it?
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Look at the bottle.
Light reflects off the thermal cup. The borscht may not look like much, but doubtless it'll get the job done.
Ah,
Better
man.
put it open before it gets cold.
I really don't like the way electrochemistry talks to me. Perfectly splendid. This is what we like. How is everyone? Have we had a good Thursday?
Wow. The gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Open the bottle.
There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before.
What will be the
Welcome back, detective.
What will be the repercussions if I take that sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
That's what we need. Take a sip.
A golden sun melts down your throat.
Okay, yeah, that hurts, but
filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess.
Oh shit, that did take it off.
So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
Okay.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale. And remember,
from the void we came, And to the void we must return.
So it has that, like... I can't remember what that was. That wasn't 2 before, was it? Actually, it probably was 2. So everything's sort of been raised to an average. Or has it? I don't fucking know. I guess. Alright, well, let's load that, and we'll just... I just want to check to see if that has actually removed one of my morale points, because I think it did. I think it did. It didn't. It didn't. Okay, so seemingly not really much disadvantage to that. Okay. In what world does alcohol raise your physique? Have you seen a beer but but it takes away certain inhibitions that might make you exert yourself in a way that you might not if you were sober. Shall we just put it that way? Ah, fuck, what do we do? It's 5 o'clock. We gotta wait another 4 fucking hours until we can speak to the smoker. I reckon once we speak to them, that might just put us in favor of speaking to Hardy. So I don't fucking know. We can... Maybe it just makes you insensible to pay, yeah. You can loot a lot more if you're not distracted by annoying payment, yes. Alright. Let's go. There is a such phenomenon known as beer muscle. Beer muscles. I don't know where to go. Anyway, gotta go. The grind waits for none. Oh, no one, rather. I don't know why I read that as noon. But take it easy, Snow. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good evening. Have a good Friday tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Toodle pip, old chap. Oh, there's... Oh, no. We've already looked at that. Oh. What do I do? There's things that we can do to pass the time. How do we do that? Or can I only do that when I'm on my own? I swear we could like sit down somewhere and read or something. Oh, hello, what's this?
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Look closer first.
The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Kim, look. Bullet holes.
Where?
Point to the chips in the wall. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
Oh, you mean like from the Revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those
Okay.
bullets were fired during the Revolution.
What can you tell me about this revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Yeah. Same with the boozy overcoat, aka the warm feeling. Oh, beer jacket. Beer jacket, that's the one. Oh, what's that there? I don't think I've seen that. What is that? Oh my god, there's money in it. Don't forget about beer goggles. Oh, we all know about that. He's not running anymore. Are you tired or something? Beer sniper, that's a new one to me. Targets super drunk people, brings them down. Ah, here we go.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is
Oh,
gone.
god damn it, Kim. I need to pass time now, but I don't really know where to go to. And for some reason, I'm, Was there anybody up here? No, there wasn't anything up here. There wasn't anything in the pawn shop. Can't go that way. The pawn shop, yep. Get your pawn. Get your rare vintage pawn. Actually, let's save and talk to this guy. Let's show him the picture, see how it goes.
Work. Right to work.
I think you may be able to... Yeah, let's go with that.
Don't think so.
He grunts, barely glancing at it.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
They were on the body of the man who was hanged behind the cafeteria there. It was on your colonel. We're investigating a murder. These tattoos were on the victim's body. Of course, yes. God, let's go for it. Victorian porn? Maybe. There's no shop like a pawn shop. Given, welcome in. Polly, tell me words to cool me down and make it not melt my whole body into sticky sweat. I mean, I'm a pretty cool dude. Everything that comes out of my mouth exudes coolness. So you come to the right place, my G. Fucking hell. Yeah, Inland Empire's telling me no, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just to see.
Wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving. You see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome, melting skin and hair.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Loincloths?
Yeah.
You tell me what the tattoo means?
What it means.
He points to one tiny star in the web of lines, away from the man's heart, almost on his stomach.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Yes.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Shirley, welcome in. He's wearing a loincloth. What? It's hot. It's too hot to wear normal clothes. And Kratz, welcome in. How you doing? I didn't regret though. Have you died for stupid reasons like picking up a towel or something? Yeah. So in the first stream, I died by kicking a mailbox. I did almost die by sitting in a chair, true. But no, nothing else at the moment. We haven't really physically exerted ourselves recently, so it's still on the cards, I imagine.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
Where am I? He licks his lips as if drunk suddenly.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. last moment to back off.
Oh, God. I mean, when you say really graphic.
Our boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
His voice gets strangely quiet. A long, long way from the right to work. His gaze pierces the paper.
At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know.
Say nothing.
Not too old. She was quite the entertainment. For the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch. God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them.
Oh my God.
Said primitive spirits were watching over him now. Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Something stirs in your stomach.
Okay.
There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless. Odorless. It's...
evil. You were there? You're not really a scab leader, are you? You can have that. Can I have it back? I don't really know where to go with this. I know that he's dangerous. You're not really a scab leader, are you? Well, we kind of just established that, didn't we? Can I have it back?
Go ahead. All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
Well, we didn't die. What gave you the impression he was dangerous? We spoke to someone else about her. About him. So we already know that he is like a hired mercenary that is disguised as a striker. Is that it? Yes, it is a Time Splitter's hat. I love it. I love it. Okay. 505.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
What did your preliminary information say about it before you came here?
You mean like a brief?
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
You?
Yes.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hospital.
We know who that was.
The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller? Which we do know now.
They, classier as we've come to suspect, didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Man, this is sort of updating as it goes along. That's cool. Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Of course, yes, I understand everything now. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer. I still don't understand anything. Yeah, it makes sense.
Just to be clear.
There we go,
we
got
are
some
police
XP from that.
officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case.
Yeah.
Uncover and arrest the killer.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool. Alright. So now what? Now what? Didn't we get 4 uses of the borscht? So in theory that would like give us a fuck ton of like points with this. We'll lose a lot of morale, but we've got a load of morale healing items, so like maybe that's something that we could do. God, I genuinely don't know what to do now. I'm gonna grab a drink and I'll be right back. In a bizzle. Oh, for fuck's sake, I ruined it by moving. Oh my God. Good mail delivery box. Pat the box. Fuck you, mail delivery box. Kick it. Don't want to kick it? I'm gonna kick it.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Levantoria mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Heal yourself now. Fuck. Am I gonna die because I kicked a mailbox? Wait.
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's...
Is it the middle one? She's having a nap. She's just having a nap. Oh, I balls that up. I'll balls that one up. I can't remember whether there was like a death count in this. Penguins of Silent Town. Oh my God, there was a scan? Bruh. Rude. You got a ball. How do I use... Oh, thanks, Lucy. Pass it here. Ball. Get ball. You're supposed to kick the ball, fam. Oh, hello. Ah.
In bed and in the shower.
Oh my God, that is cursed. Didn't really pay attention to the health scenario. Still going at it. Okay, that's pretty easy. Hut. Hut. Wagwan G. Okay. Continue. Let's speak to Kuna. Don't know if we can do anything with him. Oh, Have we looked at this?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Visual calculus. Where is that? Can I? Why would it let me?
See a set of tire tracks.
There we go.
The tire
There we
tracks
go.
were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. Why that pang of guilt again? The hole in this fence doesn't look that huge.
That hole is not that impressive.
He was exaggerating.
I've got ice cubes in my
People
mouth.
blame cops for everything that goes wrong in the world. This has nothing to do with you. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
The car drove through the fence. Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there.
Okay.
See where they went.
Okay, car drove through the fence, yeah. Forgot to buy brown sugar for me grog. Tastes terrible bad. Oh, wow. You're making grog?
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
Okay. We'll look into that in a second. Oh wait, there was stuff here. What was that about?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Empty card?
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Building B whirling in rags? We could go there. I mean, we unless it's already somewhere that we've been.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Okay. I don't. Oh, main hall building, eh?
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Grog's normally just got a bit of rum laying about, got some lemons and a bit of cinnamon. Hot grog's good. Grog's normally just rum, sugar, and lemon/lime, but I like the cinnamon. That sounds pretty good. I can get down with that.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Plaisance, it's me. Please open the door. Wait, where did we meet her? The name rings a bell. Oh, she's the bookshop keeper. Sorry, I was just trying random doorbells. Didn't have anything important. Please answer, it's me. Please open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here...
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Okay, I don't know if any of these are gonna help us, so East Delta Pinball. Entrance from Building B. What's that?
Silence. No one answers your call.
Okay. Might be something there. I don't know. Alright, let's save. Let's quickly save. Got anything for us, Kuno?
Fuck does Kuno care?
God, we ain't got anything on him. We ain't got anything on him. Figure out what's going on with this kid.
The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor? I mean, there's stuff over there.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away? Okay, heading out. Thanks, bye. Take it easy, Hattie. Have a good evening. Have a good tomorrow, too.
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Who do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that? He probably doesn't even know what a fucking contusion is. Mooing. If only there was an option in this to drown Kuno slowly in a 3-inch deep puddle. Sounds like a London car. Sounds like a Poundland Scout.
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks, your stones left in the corpse. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You're stupid. I hate words too. Let's back up. This isn't going anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna say stupid.
Get the fuck out of here calling Kuno stupid. Pigs come to Kuno for guidance, then say he's stupid. The fuck is up with that?
They're lost without you, Kuno. They need you. You're in control of this.
Why don't you figure your shit out yourself before you come to Detective Kuno for help?
Maybe we should.
Fuck you.
He says you're stupid, Kuno.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Okay.
Your test.
Get lost.
Wait. This one.
The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you?
There's nothing
whatever.
there.
Kuno.
Who is Kuno?
Kuno. You already know that slow shit.
All right. How could I forget?
Kuno thinks you have brain damage or some shit. Kuno cares.
Brain damage?
Kuno, stop being nice to the pig. Step away from Kuno, fat-ass creep.
I hate Kuno and Kuno S. They're both fucking assholes.
Ease off, see. Don't be telling Kuno what Kuno can do. What else you want, pigman?
I can't get anywhere with him. Swallow your shack again.
What do you want with it?
No, there's nothing
Good
there.
call, Pigmeister. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, Kuno. Let's speak to Manana then. Nothing else going on here. About the arm. I don't even know if the arm is going to help with anything. I'm just trying to kill time now so we can get into the evening. Because Kim is stopping us from fast forwarding time. Have you bought the pants for Kuno yet? I don't know if I can afford it. I've only got 27 real. And I need 20 of it to buy another night at the hostel.
All I'm wondering, man.
Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had it good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kunos used us to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Contemplates taking a swig from his flask.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
The probably went to the armor. What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
4 pieces of armor up for grabs then. But I already sent the boots away.
I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
Hold up. 4 pieces, helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings? I'm gonna find 1 piece of it. 1 is enough. Actually, I may have better things to do. Hold up. 4 pieces?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'll find 1. 1 is enough.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armored too. The one the bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him.
I see a cooperation.
Problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
The way.
He is sincerely grateful. He is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Okay. Lady Kim cock blocking us as usual, yeah. Or cop blocking.
Stop talking!
Sorry. I had to go there. Where can I go? Where else is there? There's gotta be a back in your box. I thought of that shit on the spot as well. It's a good for me. See, this is one of those moments where I kind of wish there was someone who was backseating me just a teensy tiny bit, because right now I'm just sort of a little bit lost, and I don't think it's the kind of game where you can just sort of look up a guide, because you can do anything at any point. Joe, welcome in. Do the right thing. I'm working on that. On the zipper, one might say. Well, hey, how you doing, Arms? Good to see you, mate. I'll try and find out something. Yeah, just give me a little avenue to look down.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
3%. Nothing there. Where are we at currently? So the main thing we're trying to achieve here is getting the whole story from Titus. Convince the Hardy Boys to tell you the whole story. We've got to like pass a check, which I think we're sitting at 42% right now. I think if we speak to the smoker on the balcony, that might just give us another point against him. But we gotta wait until 9 o'clock to speak to them. Oh, there's a master at finding the worst endings. I don't get that many bad endings, do I? I had to just brute force save scum it. I mean, I will if I feel like it's... if I've been done dirty. But like, I'd like to at least get a better...
It's you again. What is it?
Zebra on the fly, fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Yeah, so we want to pass this. I'm happy putting another point into rhetoric to just sort of bring it over. Polly, are you aware of the power of the Karcher window vac to reduce household humidity? I know what the Karcher window vac is. Is it good? Is it going to be useful in the winter? Shall I try it now? I'm gonna put one more point in. I'm gonna put one more point into it. We got a fuck ton of points. Rhetoric. Level up. Have to wait till day 3 to progress. Until then, try to do some smaller tasks. I don't know what other small tasks we can do then. But where will that put us?
You again. What is it?
So where does that put us? We're 58%. Realistically, we're probably still going to fail it. So I really just want to pass enough time to get us through to this conversation. You said after you shower to reduce household humidity. It's a super duper. So, like, do you just use it, like, on all of the surfaces in the bathroom or just the windows? Like, on the tiles and everything? Sweaty tiles. All the surfaces. Oh, hello. What's that? The book is titled Man from Helmdall and the Wildfire. Victor would hate it. Let's talk about maybe a cockatoo is missing.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing? What do you mean I'm being a cockatoo? I was going to make a joke about having a cockatoo. I mean, I suppose I already made the joke now, but...
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
Just the one, actually.
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Alright, cockatoo not missing. I just wanted to make sure.
Great.
Just one more question. What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Heraldic bird. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thanks for the tip. Get task. Oh, is that an actual thing?
Wonderful. The store is open.
Find your heraldic bird. Okay. Maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Or what's come out as quick as gunshot. Okay, so where are they?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
Nanny, where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
Ah. Just kill. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's get a dab for you. Bruh.
No, they're at a disco, getting down. Stupid disco dancing teenagers.
They're at home, right? Smoking cigarettes. I know where they are. At the disco, dancing nasty.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Jamrock. There's nothing to worry about. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
Can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make identifying a little easier?
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Jamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
Do we ever actually get to go to Jamrock?
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
I could do with a party. A killer party. Not a lame-o one. It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be a professional. Alright, let's not talk about your daughters. I mean, this is a little bit weird. Fuck it, let's embrace the weirdness.
A killer party? What is it with you and Pulp Staples? My god. Please, no more talk about my daughters. They are fine.
Let's talk about your husband again.
Right. What about him?
Nothing, apparently.
She gives you...
Okay, well, we've not really spent a whole lot of time in the bookstore. Let's talk to her again.
Every snowflake is like a little gift from the sky.
Okay, I'm going to deduce something now. That's 42%. Who's that? Point to the woman browsing books.
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
Auntie Billy? She's your aunt? Why is she distressed?
I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Okay. Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this? School is stupid. You're lucky to not be there. True. What is school anyway?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second.
Cursed?
In some kind of doubt.
In what way?
Shoulders.
Good to hear that's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Cursed?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
bankrupt. Ass up. Say nothing. Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I don't think curses are real. It sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards, and I'm taking all of the tasks right now, aren't I?
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Did someone say sneak around in the cellar? We should do that.
Yes, we should. We almost did on the first stream, didn't we? How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were asking about Dick Mullen.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Enough about the curse, for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Ooh, a bit more. We're a bit more there. Afraid of the curse? Yes. Lurk away, Harp. Lurk away. Enjoy the rest of the show. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your Friday tomorrow. We'll see you in the next one. Doodle pip. We might have to sneak around. What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Man and lady business? What about a poor man getting a rich lady? What about when both of the men are bad? What about when everyone is poor? What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? These are all valid questions. What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story.
Excuse me.
That's more like everyday life.
That is poignantly true. Sometimes you have to write about real life things. Yeah, poor people are boring.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
About when both of the men are bad.
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about a book where the man and the lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah? You think she has one about excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out, scarred for life, phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell? Alright, I'll ask your mum.
Yes, she knows books, definitely.
Is he just trying... Is he just sort of projecting his relationship with his ex-wife, perhaps? Don't know. About the one where the man runs off with a dragon.
Later, when you get the chance, you should address these issues by getting drunk. That'll show them.
Maybe some about other books?
Nice. Let's talk about the curse.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Oh, I mean, I want to talk about all these things. I'm looking for a book about cockatoos.
A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies.
Okay. The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
Is that so?
What in God's name is she talking about?
Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side.
I already told you. It's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
If it's just a storage room, then it wouldn't hurt if I just peeked inside. It's not like it's cursed, right?
No!
She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped frown. Then she breaks down.
Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Just like Annette said, they don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains. Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
How does this curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean? Ah! Annette mentioned that the previous tenants have experienced some financial troubles.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
Strange. I feel unwanted too. What does it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at the strange cage-like trinket on the curtains.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
What? What?
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people.
Yeah. The union has squeezed out all the local business to fund their strike. How's your store still up and running? Would you like me to take the case?
It must be these very spells and wards of protection that keep me safe from all the ill and wicked deeds.
She's like the type that's like into like healing crystals and essential oils and shit.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
Psychic arts? Sounds right down our alley.
Okay. Oh, we can go with that one. You're the master of psychic arts. Well, we kind of are. Yeah, let's roll.
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Wait, what if I don't want to lie? Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled paranatural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I sense the psychic emanations from afar. The sleeper beyond calls out. I've returned from the void, a paradetective from a long line of paradetectives. Let's go from the first one. I should have tried Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle. Jeez. Yeah, that's yeah, don't really want to I don't want to dig too deep into what the fuck that's about. Met a few ladies into healing crystals and essential oils. Suffice to say, they are far more attractive and far less crazy than she.
I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a drinker. I'm sorry for being so blunt, but...
Hey now, hey. You need the booze to focus, alright? The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook.
Hey, we just keep dragging him through like all these stupid, like irrelevant scenarios. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I buy it now. Okay, take it easy, Joe. Have a good evening. Have a good Friday, and we'll see you in the next one. Doodle pip. She's saying candles have a particular smell, but why? They basically just made a candle out of fish oils and smeg. I don't Bruh.
Go ahead then. Rock her world, he thinks.
I admit,
I'll compose some notes.
I've had my share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing. You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. Let's go with one.
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
I am the Void Revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies.
I should have realized. A pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
Did you say Toodle Pip? I did. Tacos, welcome in, welcome in.
Perhaps you truly are the one to deliver this woman from the doom.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
No problem whatsoever. Your family is safe. The phantoms are no match for me. Just ask my partner that. Let's not ask our partner Kim.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
A hand on your heart, on my honor. Actually, I'm not really feeling the vibe anymore. The psychic force has left me.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. For I have sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Chimney. The passage between heaven and hell. Of course.
Yes. That chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there.
60 pounds, bruh? That's more expensive than just going to the source. Bruh. I only recently heard that in a movie. Had never heard it before. Wondered if it was still used in the wild. Well, here I am. A testament to that. Toodle pip. Toodle pip.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Okay. I want to quickly find this cockatoo book, see what that's about. With the biographies up here. Oh. Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. Where were the autobiographies? Is it this?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biography.
Nah, paranormal.
Shelves full of biographies of famous...
Ah, wait, is that it there?
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title, From A to Zurich.
Flip through the
Guide to a
pages.
Well-behaved cockatoo. Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
What about this guide to cockatoos, storekeeper?
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
I'm gonna be naughty. I'm gonna be naughty, guys. Or is Kim gonna dob on me? Does Kim care? Oh, I thought I had more. Oh, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. 44k sex chair? What the fuck is a sex chair? Well, I mean, not besides the obvious, but like, I don't know, man. Let's save.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title. You wait for the storekeeper to be distracted. When she's not looking, you haul the tome of cockatoos into your pocket. It's quite a challenge, but eventually, the guide to the cockatoos is yours.
Let's read it. Are we allowed to interact with it here?
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues.
Okay, one more.
This book talks about the delicate nature of toos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo. It's colorfully illustrated.
It's just a carved chair that you lay on with a stool in front of it. Black leather, of course, for the big sex. Erectile. It's probably one of the most, those outrageously priced items for free marketing, yeah.
Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
I could handle that. It'd be nice to have someone to talk to when feeling lonely. Who would ever want a chatty companion? I want someone who knows how to listen.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive.
Right, that's pretty bad. Anything else?
It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day.
Ooh.
And give them the full care that they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own.
Yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos as well.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels. Ouch. That must hurt.
The funeral cockatoo.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it.
Okay, at least time is passing by here. It's 6:30 at present. Do anyone know what a powerless coffee machine is called? Like just a holder for the filter in the grounds. Like a cafetiere? Is that the one? 5 decibels shy it's 5 decibels shy of a jet engine. Don't fuck with a cockatoo then, jeez. The major majestic cockatoo.
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo, is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature.
I reckon that's our boy. That's our boy.
In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species.
Read about the most common bang-bang cockatoo.
Despite its banging name, the bang-bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, bang-bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
Oh, it's just a coffee filter holder thingy. My coffee machine is dying and I'm not buying another electric vote. Yeah, like a coffee press. Like you put the grounds in it and the hot water and then you like press it down. Is that what you're thinking of? Yeah. Yeah, I think they're called cafetières. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
Isn't it obvious? Major majestic, here I come. What if I'm just a fuck up or two? A fuck up and a cockatoo? Nah, major majestic.
You're right. Your Majesty embodied. This big, beautiful bird belongs on your heraldry.
Okay. Well, that ties that up nicely. Let's have a quick look out here. It's 7 o'clock now.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
Pull the curtains open.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Oh! Oh! Okay, that could be some cool shit in here. Or some curse shit. Oh my god, they've got the I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, I know. Ghostly silhouette of hairdryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Yeah, who cares? Let's say it because, like, I feel like we could be entering a threshold here. Pigeon, welcome in. I'm finally home from work. Have I missed much? Honestly, no, not really. we're kind of just like trying to pass time now. We're waiting for 9 o'clock to roll around and then we can do some more stuff that relates to the case. In the meantime, we're just sort of doing little odds and ends at present that might just sort of get us more XP, I guess. But nothing major.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Okay. Unlock the door with the key. Oh yeah, we got the key. We don't need to fucking break the door down.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Kim, maybe you should go first. Nah, it's good. What is this place? Sand is dripping from a punching bag. Punch bag. What does Kim want?
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's an adventure. It's the Neverworld, beyond the veil. Looks like a gym to me. Let's be exciting. Let's be ominous.
No, it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. We should find a flashlight if we want to go on. There should be one in my kinema.
Yes, I know.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a ray of streetlight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here? It's almost as if the place is cursed. Let's get the flashlight then.
The lieutenant nods.
I just said flashlight. Sincerely. Alright, we'll come back. We'll come back. Oh my god, the place is cursed, lady. I ain't coming back. See you later. $706. 706. Give me the flashlight. I might as well take all of the tools, to be honest. There's a door that needs the thing and the stuff.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides.
All right, back we go. Back we go. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. What is that? A shot put ball. We could sell that. It's gonna be heavy though. Smells like leather and sweat. Oh baby. The poster says Citius Fortis. The rest is worn off. Worn out war bars. They look unsafe.
A barbell lies on the floor.
Oh man, I can see where this is going.
Its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with.
Nah.
Lift them.
Nah.
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter? Look, him, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell. Ah. Lift the barbell. Nah, that seems terrible. Terrible. I do not have a physical skill set, so... But we can. Look, him, it's a trap. There's no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? Should be a felony. Actually, I don't really care about safety hazards.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Is it familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone. It's just a memory. A memory from another life. When you were young and fit.
It's a white check, but I know that it's a failure. There's no way this won't end in failure. And me potentially dying. Oh, okay, it's dark here. Always blocked by old window panes and debris. Not a whole lot else here. What's that? God, it's really dark here, isn't it? This place is creepy. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades. Where is this going? A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. Ooh, what's in the drawer? Monies! Oh, we're gonna get all the monies. Monies! I'm guessing we can go in this room. What's that? Is that a plane blade? Steel rotor blades bear a Slipstream logo. What's that? A production schedule filament memory. I'll take it. Don't know what that's about. Such imprinted. There ain't much here.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Yeah, it did look like it sold for a bit. Don't know if it'll be useful anywhere else. Inspect the drawing.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic, translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
What, this geezer here? Examine the welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Tworg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
That sentence literally sums up Disco Elysium. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
One of them is a welcome supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the welcome.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat-death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid.
Doesn't mean much to me.
Production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal.
What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat Death of the Universe." The full text reads, "Heat Death of the Universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Ah. What's this?
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical? No, I think that's just a description. This must be an elaborate piece of art. Of course! The anatomy of the curse. Really? Really? Ugh.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations.
Why did I pick
all
that?
lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Who is the Game Master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost of airwidth alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else? Squint at the lines.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Oh, but it says that it was in the chimney, so there's got to be something else
This
there.
old fireplace is...
Let's have a quick look here. Scribbled across the notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. That's a bit on the nose, isn't it?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Let's turn it on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. It's empty like a beehive without its brood.
Oh, is this
Some
what the
cables
thing
have
that we
been
picked
left
up for?
dangling. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
What the hell is that sound? I'm gonna leave this alone for the time being. I don't want to delve too much yet.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Someone trying to exercise the curse using technology. It's like an undercover counterintelligence program. Just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? I mean, we'd probably know about that if we looked on the computer.
Yes, that is the question.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
I'm ready to listen to it.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed. It's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
They were insane if they thought they could do this. It was just a play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. The curse got them. I see no other explanation. This world is cold and lonely. This will keep it company. Let's finish it. I don't know if that's what we need to do. The curse got them.
Ah, yes. The doom of bad business practices.
The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Let's keep moving.
Yes, let's do that. What else is going on here? Buddy, drugs, love it. Oh, there's a fucking bear there. A bear fridge? What was going on here? What is that?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this thing? It's like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Look inside the refrigerator.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Oh yeah. What's a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hypo-carnivore?
I know.
Hyper.
What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money.
The fridge buzzes with energy.
Okay. What is this? An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. So we're gonna see like the remnants of all of the failed businesses here, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Oh, no. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now. Would you eat ice cream from that bare fridge? Yeah, probably.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Smear your hands of coal. Kick it with your foot. Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
Now imagine you're 5. How about now? Probably. I was kind of obsessed with sharks when I was 5, so yeah, I reckon I'd be alright with it. Saying that places like every high street in the UK now, mate, it's not looking great on the UK high street. I feel like it might have the same curse that this shop has.
The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
I'm hallucinating. Or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murder of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure, Kim, but I feel I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? You should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Physical instrument. I can wear a vest to increase that. There's voices I heard. Maybe it's the malignant entity. Lyson said it lives in a chimney.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural.
You don't know about that. How about if there's another one with your favorite cartoon on the right across the street?
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
I don't know. Let's... So, oh, we've already got the physical instrument. What else have we got? Yes, put the oh wait, that's... Oh, I don't have anything else that can help with that. God damn it. Chad from Helmdall. Yep. But I've already got a physical instrument shirt. If we got anything that's losing it. No. I mean, we got the booze. Anything else up here? Oh my god, it goes deeper. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. I see it. What's this? Oh, there's an ice cream machine maker that it's still running. Okay. What's on the shelf? Oh, monies and what is that? Nosefed? Yes. What are these?
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Let's leave that. I don't know what we're trying to do with that yet. Oh wait, we can go even... Oh my god. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. A drama tub, hell yeah. Oh my god. Cellar window. People's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay, that's where we're at. Get off and chill. Take it easy, Owen. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good Friday. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care now. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Oh, we might find our gun here. Who knows?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we? Look around the secret room. Look, there's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim.
Are these any good?
Inspect the rifles. Jimmy, welcome in. Oh, I missed this area. Yeah, I'd missed it as well. It's interesting. It's interesting. We're mainly just trying to kill some time at the moment, so this is perfect for it. Been trying to get ahead. I'm leaning more towards Parks, as mad as that is, because I've sort of given up trying to pick the right. It seems like a hard thing to do. But I don't know. It's fun to just see how it pans out for each individual, isn't it? Inspect the how far are you into it now, Jimmy? Inspect the rifles. The issue being time in this game doesn't move forward unless you can progress when the skills challenge is a yes. So Parks, you can at least move stuff about, it appears. Yeah.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine woodstock, in better cosmetic order than the others. Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
Okay, this one looks nice. Take the rifle.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Is that something I could save? I think some players that failed challenges essentially can't complete the game, or at least it seems very hard to move forward sometimes. And I save some. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to save scum, but like I will save scum if I feel like, because like there was a point where I failed on like a 90% chance, and like I don't know, the game's not fair like that. So like, yeah, I don't really have a problem with save scumming from time to time. What's this mean, a rifle here? Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
What does this mean? A rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
BRB and Abyssal. I feel like save scumming is also necessary in this game, just to see the stupid shit the game has to offer if you fuck around and find out. Yes, I feel like I'm not doing much of that.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
Let's try
coloring
this.
It pitch black.
Yeah, hello into the furnace.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
You hear a woman's voice. Answer.
you've awakened the entity.
This is the police. Who's there? I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit. I don't know which one to go for. Who's there?
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Okay. Well, we've seen where the stairs are, so we might as well go here. Coming up for 8 o'clock. Might just about be 9 by the time we leave this joint. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait. Who broke this shit then? Oh, it was closed by a shutter. So who was that?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
What floor was it?
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
It's fashion at the
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers.
Fabron's taxi?
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Oh, I was calling Slipstream. Who is this? I've been inside this building, but I didn't see anyone from Tricentennial Electrics. This place is deserted. Yes, I've come to place an order.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
You should give people more of a chance to reattempt certain challenges or something, or to. But I mean, you can retry the white skill checks. It's just the red ones you can't redo. Oh yeah, money is really hard as well. You've got to sort of not be afraid to like beg people for it.
No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life. Do we know each other? Who are you? Where are you?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
What's going on? What did I do? Is this the entity?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
I don't know. Or what a spoiler on this, but the ending could well go Monkey Island on us from the vibe. Yeah, I really don't know where the hell this is gonna go, but I'm here for it. I don't know how fucking long it's gonna take me to get to the ending, but we're well into day 2 now, so day 3 is just around the corner. We'll probably get there tomorrow.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello? Oh God, please don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
Hey, you still there? You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened? I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me. Fuck. Alright, it's a goodbye then. What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright, it's goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Okay, so we can try that again. Not right now as it is though. Yes, we've got the body down. That was a pain in the ass, but we got it done. Took us like 2 or 3 streams to do.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Silence. No one's home.
Okay. So wait, where was the door open then? One of the things that I find hard is now you need to have a specific skill X. So like having skills and strength doesn't cut it really. I maxed 2 stats and I wish I'd spread my point. Honestly, what I've been doing is if I see like a skill check to say like something specific, like I don't know, rhetoric or whatever, like it, you know, that specifically needs something in that skill set, I'll pop in a skill point into that, and then it'll probably like increase it by 10%, and then just sort of like, you know, give you the edge over the chances. That's how I've been doing it. I don't know if that's the right way to play it, but like, you know, so like you can see I've got like different points all over. I'm not really like edging in any kind of direction. So is there nothing up there?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Do you want to kick it with the foot?
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Shouldn't have done that. Oh shit, I almost died from that. The fuck? Okay. Oh my god, alright, I didn't realize. Yeah, the downside is having a high half-life hasn't really allowed me to dominate or scare groups. I should have been able to. Or I should have had the option to, but I was able to knock out the big... Oh, really? Shit. Yeah, I couldn't. I almost indulged in his advanced race theory, but we found a way around it. Thankfully. Oh, let's go up here then. Wait, so who opened the door to us? Is this Emma's atelier? I indulged in that too. It's like you have to do all these things to get enough XP, unlock stuff to move the story forward. It's really not possible to... No, you've really just got to like leave no stone unturned in this. Really open Pandora's box with this game. I've enjoyed it. Oh, we haven't been in here. Oh wait, we have.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there?
The dark...
In that dark sarcophagus.
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes. How was it?
It was Charnel House of Failed Business Enterprises. Leeching life energy from this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see there, just heaps of garbage. Someone should let the sunshine in. I'm in no position to give out personal opinions. Yeah.
Please do tell. Did anything survive? Have you...
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
Yeah.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
What about the wards on the back door? Are these Semines as well?
Yes, the Semines are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
The woman before you scans the...
Okay, so we need to find... Even though Harry unstoned. Like stealing the book / maps, not something I'd ever choose to do, but if I want to move time forward, I think I have to, yeah. Or like this whole sort of excursion. Like, I'm mainly just doing it to pass time. It's like we got something that we need to do after 9 o'clock, which is only an hour away, thankfully. But yeah, until then, we've got to sort of indulge in extracurricular activities, shall we say. I'm not entirely sure where we're supposed to find the entity then. Wait a minute.
Yes?
Ah, no, yeah, you're in my way. You're in my way, Kim. Get out. Skedaddle. There's another area up here that I could look at. What's that? How do we get there? Oh! Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. The plot thickens. What we got here? Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Can I have the shoes? The floorboards creak. Can I have those? No. Postcard. Nothing else. Oh. Who's this? This tray is full of dice. Colourful polyhedral dice. Probably pronounced that wrong. Hundreds of them. Candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. Is this the games master?
Hello, I'm Nia.
Novelty dice maker, okay. A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
The deaf kind.
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the Legion.
Okay. Hold on, what do you mean by Mias?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
Ooh, can we access the drug trade through this?
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting.
You must have confused me with someone else.
I must have missed you knocking.
I haven't knocked on your window. Why are you asking about dice?
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice? Move on.
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice. Just know she's the girl with the Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I wonder if that's intentional. Maybe I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly. No, I was looking for something else. Squint your eyes mysteriously. Answers. I'm not really in buying dice right now. I'm a police officer and I need to ask you some questions. Let's go with that first.
Of course, I can see that. I just thought you were a police officer looking for dice. How else can I help you then?
Get up, Polly.
This person means you or no one else. Absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here. The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then, the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
You ever took your eyes off the work to look out the window? Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Did you ever took your eyes off the work?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids.
Ugh.
And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike. But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace.
Ah.
It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still some signs of coal-black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse. Does it mean she's unlawfully occupying a part of the house? Shameful.
That's not really our problem.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain what happened to all those companies then? Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. Curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail. Even her. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't got bankrupt yet. That's why I'm here. What I'm here to investigate. Let's start with the top.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on, the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
Would anyone here have access to the bins? Yes, but still a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there. Isn't doing well either. Its wages just took off and the customers have trouble paying bills.
And then there is me.
Seem to be doing alright. She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Could have something to do with not having to pay rent. It's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you. The curse will get to you. I have no doubt about it. Just doesn't care about the earthly time frames. I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. Let's start with one, just so that she can just tell her side.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
Not really.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I think it still might be you that's causing this. Very narrow your eyes, very mysterious. I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Honestly, I'm still not sure. This world is a puzzling place.
Is it now? I've always thought it's a rather mundane and boring place with no supernatural surprises in sight.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Well, if you ever find a way to explain all those inconsistencies in the curse, let me know.
Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Shivers. I don't think we've got anything in Shivers, have we? Report back to Plaisance about your findings. Yeah, well, I don't think there's anything funky going here. Have you got through the blue door? No, I have no idea how to get there. I don't know if there's anything we can do about it. Seemingly there isn't. What does it say? Yeah, find a way into the secret passage. Strange doors in the whirling. No one knows where they lead. Find a way in and see what's hidden there. In the hostel cafeteria's forgotten corners. I think it's one of those where you have to find some other way of getting in there. Yeah, but how? Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
What was the mysterious one? I found a strange machine, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her.
Ah. So you tell me the empty name card was yours? I was wondering about the whirling in rags. Is it part of the same building complex? Yeah, let's go there.
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
East Delta Pinball on the doorbell.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice: don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
What about fidget spinners?
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
That's not that bad.
His disdain for pinball could not be clearer.
Yeah. Strange thing happened when I tried calling a company Slipstream SCA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said it was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
There's a moment before she recognizes the name.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie.
No, something else. Something eerie.
Pranks can be eerie.
She looks as if she's still convinced there's nothing to be worried about.
Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity. That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet. Sure, I'm listening.
No, she hasn't put her name there because she's not paying rent. She's probably like not living or working there legally. Yeah, we'll talk about this stuff later.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
Not really.
What else?
Not really. Do we want to order a die from her? I don't know what we need it for. We should probably report our findings then. There's nothing else here, is there? Where is she even sleeping? Oh, down there? That looks like a little hammock-like situation. Let's get out and report our findings, get some XP, and disappoint people. This place is extensive.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nia. And she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery?
She's not a sorceress.
Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
Or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you. No, ma'am. I've felt her aura. She's not the one to blame for this curse. She may be involved, but I don't have a way to question the malignant entity further. She's not the one to blame for this curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
She says there's no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. Lied. The source is the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. I kind of like that one because I think she's gullible enough to buy it. Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There still leads... There's another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings than Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths. Let's lie. Let's lie. Get some XP from reading the books and books, I think. Really? She wasn't happy with you. Oh, have you done this?
Oh, how horrid. I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yeah, I despooked it. Curse is definitely gone. I'm afraid I could only identify the source, but you have to call some other experts to lift the curse. Nah, I despooked it.
What does that mean? Are you certain? Oh, but who am I to question your methods?
She looks at you with sudden admiration.
All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course, but still.
It might even outlive you.
Thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
Must be an imposing essence of a man who survived one too many near-death drinking experiences.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything. It will only last a day or two, a week tops. Then her mood will sour and she will feel the curse again.
However, the video game will be over by then, and I won't give a shit.
Alright then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Yeah, probably. Probably. We still got half an hour, though. It'll haunt your dreams, Paul.
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Yeah, I found a way into the doomed commercial area. It's gone fine, I think. It's gone bad. Really bad. Yeah, I found a...
Oh, that's great. I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
Okay, I'm going to deduce something now. Let's see how this goes.
The girl keeps her hands
There we go.
hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary.
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show them to me. Actually, I'd rather not deduce this. Where are we going? We bought a book on cockatoos. We found our spirit animal. Actually, no, I didn't buy it. I stole it. It only cost like 2 real, but I still stole it. You can show them to me. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest, a facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
That's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
Yes. There are a few other hints. It's super simple for a detective such as myself. There are a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
One more? But I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind. Think so? Fine, do better. Deduce something about me. I don't know if we want to open that can of worms. Polly, would you like a cockatoo? Make it a cock-a-free and you got yourself a deal, baby.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you. Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor in dismal working conditions. Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. I think it's the number one, isn't it?
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the number one detective in town. I hope this entertained you.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine. Do better. Deduce something about me. That was a masterclass move. Whatever, kid. I don't need to prove myself to you. Let's go his
You're
way.
quite sober.
I'm quite sober, huh?
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? And I'm having a grand time. I'm also sad and my head hurts. Nah, let's go for 2.
I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar.
Suggestion
somehow.
medium. I don't think we're gonna get this one. Wait. Have I got any suggestive clothes to wear for the girl? How do we... Scum saver, we won't tell. I feel like I've got... oh no, that's -1 suggestion. Am I wearing anything that's... Okay. Oh, +1 suggestion. Yeah, let's go with that. I failed to get the tie at the start. The game has lorded it over me since every time I go to bed. You haven't got the tie?
Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I still don't trust it. I'm gonna do an F5. I need to round this off.
Detective. Are you here for more books?
You have absolutely no idea.
And this is why we scum save.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for...
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me? We've met before? On second thought, maybe I shouldn't remember. Maybe there's a way. Yeah, we've met before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her feet.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
I doubt that. What do you mean better? I look like shit. Thanks, I'm trying. I doubt that.
No, you don't have party eyes anymore.
What's wrong with the party eyes?
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I also find is when you reload, you get terrible rolls for ages. Like yeah, I had that. I had that. Was it yesterday or something like that? Yeah, it took quite a few loads. It's almost as if the game knows that you're scum saving. I wonder if it does.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics? The girl doesn't know what she's talking about. Forget about all this.
Oh baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
I don't really like this detective deduction game anymore. Thanks. I've learned something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, well that was interesting. And we've only got 15, well just under 15, just over 15 minutes to till 9 o'clock, so that's great. And with that, we shall round off the stream for the night. Hope you guys had a good time. I feel like we didn't really make a lot of progress on the main case today, but we got a load of XP and sort of explored a bit, went to places that we hadn't been. So hopefully we'll get somewhere tomorrow perhaps, but yeah. Oh, you tease. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys had a good time. Have a good rest of your evenings, and have a good Friday tomorrow, whatever day it is at the time of watching this. Thank you for lurking, watching the VOD, watching the YouTube. Until next time, peeps. Doodle pip.